How often should you train a muscle group to maximize muscle growth? Well, if you looked at the current research we have, it would say it doesn't matter how often you train a muscle group, as long as volume or total sets for that muscle group is the same throughout the week. So, for example, let's say you train chest once a week every Monday and you did 12 sets of chest every Monday. Now, if you then did chest on Monday and Thursday, but did 6 sets on Monday and 6 sets on Thursday for a total of 12 sets, muscle growth likely wouldn't be any different. However, anecdotally speaking, if you did 8 sets on Monday for chest and 8 sets on Thursday for chest, for 16 sets total, you likely will see greater muscle growth than doing 12 sets on Monday. So training more frequently, at least twice a week, will likely give you better muscle gains than training once per week, particularly if you're always training muscle groups once per week. Changing it up to going twice per week, you'll likely see some growth. Now, will training 3 times per week grow muscle even more than twice per week? Maybe slightly. Let's say you're training muscle groups twice per week consistently. If you then jumped up to doing it 3 times per week and added some extra volume there, so you're doing more total sets for that muscle group, you probably see a slight increase in muscle growth. However, variety is also important with your training frequency. So if you've been training muscle groups twice per week all the time, which is probably where I'd say you should focus most around, maybe twice per week, training each muscle group. If you're training twice per week consistently and you went down to once per week, you might also see a change or an increase in muscle growth from going to just once a week by changing it up. And like I said before, or going to 3 times per week. So what I would recommend is probably focusing on training mostly each muscle group twice per week, and then, occasionally switching it up to just once per week, and then even sometimes even 3 times per week, or even more like 5 times per week where you're doing a full body split.